Hey guys, so Wednesday, more advice. It's not supposed to be easy, and it's not supposed to be fun. You mentioned something about not feeling like what you were doing was enough. I'm very much of the persuasion that this whole idea of woman and man, it's all horseshit. There's no such thing as not being feminine enough or not being masculine enough. How you perform your gender is a completely individual thing, and it's just super close-minded people who are terrified of life. Let's be honest here, like, people are stupid when it comes to life and diversity and expression outside of what media and what you're taught in school, all these sort of authority figures tell you is right, isn't right. They're just simplifying things because it's easier to teach you that way. Like, you kind of just cut out all the complexities of life, and it's a lot easier to say, this is a woman, this is a man. Women like Barbie dolls and dresses and princess crowns, and they like to dance and they cry a lot and, you know, have to talk about their emotions and really clingy and needy, and that's a typical woman, and she's supposed to grow up and have 2.5 kids and be a homemaker and bake dinner for her husband when he gets home and, you know, give him massages. The whole 1950s home economics course that all girls had to take that basically told them how to be a good wife, and it's horseshit, right? So there's no such thing as the right way to be a woman. However you feel and however you perform your gender is right, and people can stare, people can gossip behind your back, they can talk about it. Fuck them. Apologize for the language. But seriously, when we did the detransition topic and talking about, you know, our thoughts on detransitioning, I said, and I still believe, that detransitioning is viable and we shouldn't look upon it with disdain. Because I know a lot of people in the community are like, oh, they're giving us a bad name, detransitioning, like, they don't know what they want and now everyone's going to question us. Shut up. Don't deconstruct other people's decisions because you know what that feels like, so just don't. Just leave it alone. But don't detransition just because it's too hard to transition, right? And like you said, when you present as male, girls are always flocking towards you. Would you be happy being a man in a relationship with a girl? If you would, there you go. If you wouldn't, deep down, you have to think about the long run. If you're not strong enough to transition, then you're probably going to be miserable for the rest of your life. It has to be your choice. Like Kit said, you can't live your life for other people. Like, people who do that, I don't think they're very smart. And I used to do that. I was a very passive person, and I just wanted everyone else to be happy, and then I wasn't really happy. In forums and discussion groups online, you'll see a lot of threads started by older trans people who are talking about living their lives for years and years, like, you know, going through their teens, their 20s, their 30s, into their 40s or 50s, living a lie and not being happy, but just forcing themselves to fit in because it was easier. And finally they're starting their transition, but they feel like they've missed out on so much of their lives. There's some things you can kind of go back and redo in the body you've always wanted and sort of presenting as you've always wanted, but there are other things you can never do again, like college parties. Can't be a 52-year-old and go to a college party and be like, ah, what's up, Jaeger bomb? Let's do it, chug, chug, chug. Oh, let me go change my old diaper because I drank too much vodka and gin and shit. Gotta take my blood pressure. Whoa. Too old for this, literally. Ha, ha, ha. Right? So, take some time. Think about it. Because I don't think that's ever going to go away. I mean, some people say, we're going to change the way people think about trans people and gay people and every sort of subcultural minority group that is harassed now and who has been harassed. Like, nothing's gone better. I mean, you look at racism. Racism isn't gone. People have gotten more rights, and that's what we can do. We can get more rights, and we can, be protected under the law, which isn't the case in a lot of places. So these are things we can work towards, but we're never going to get everyone to accept us, and some people are going to hate. Hate is going to hate. All you can do is be happy with who you are, be happy that you made the right choice for yourself, and live your life, right? Just gotta live your life. And what other people think of you isn't your business. One of my friends told me that, and it's true. Like, who cares what other people are thinking about you? It's not your business, it's their business. Whatever insecurities or prejudices that they have because of the way they grew up, that's their business, that's their problem. Safety, once again, that's the only thing I want to stress, is safety is important. So you have to think about that too and not get yourself into situations that are dangerous. Other than that, people are going to stare at you and laugh and point and talk. That's going to happen. It's happened to me. It sucks. You want to crunch their faces in, but violence doesn't solve any problems either. So you just have to blast them to pieces with your confidence and just be a good person. And if people don't like you, they don't like you. People are going to like you if you're a fun person to be around. And then things like you were saying, you're better at being a guy because you can play guitar. Come on. Girls can play guitar too. It's sexy. It is sexy. Oh yeah. I hope that's helpful. You're young, don't make any rash decisions. And be strong. Alright guys, I'll see you next week. Take care. Keep fighting the good fight.